one from Vegas, Raiders versus the Ravens. Looked to be a runaway early, but the Raiders draw the line in the sand, get that fourth down, get the touchdown. Then the Ravens start to move. They get the stop. And then, well, it's Derek Carr, so we end up with a field goal there. But still, 14-10. A lot of us have, 4.5, 4. There's 3.5s out there. So this is one of those games, like I say, every day in every video I do almost, gotta shop those lines. Gotta shop them.
Absolutely. I still think they come back. I see them coming back.
Yeah,
completely.
Lamar Jackson is insane. I mean, it's if you let him into any kind of open space at all, he's then he's going to beat you because you can't tackle him one-on-one, and then it gives the receivers time, like we saw on the second touchdown, to get clear in the end zone. But welcome everyone who's joining us. Halftime, Ravens -1.5 is the second half line. Raiders +1.5. Money line on the Raiders is +115. The total is set at 24. We have a team total on the Raiders of 11.5. So the Ravens total not out yet. It should be out any second here. I don't know. I like the Raiders plus the 1.5 here. I think you take the 1.5. Worst case scenario, we end up with an even second half here. We cash our game bet, and you go on from there, and you live to fight another day. I think the Raiders plus the 1.5. They have all the momentum here. Joe, any thoughts on this?
Yeah, I'm looking at the Raiders. I'm just pulling up what I can get in front of me. You said that all so fast.
I'll say it again.
Second half total.
Second half total, I have it at 24. I have a Raiders team total at 11.5, but I don't have a Ravens team total. So if anyone has that, if you guys can throw it in the I
am seeing the Ravens team total at 13.5. Yeah, 13.5 I have here. I am liking the over 11.5.
That's the 13. Oh, 13.5 on the Ravens.
Yeah, 13.5 on the Ravens, 11.5 on Vegas.
Ooh. These are tough numbers. I'm
going over for Vegas. I think they get 2 touchdowns here.
I think this is going to be a second half over at 24 too. I like the Raiders plus the 1.5, and I could see it being 28. I could see it being right on 24. I like that Raiders team total over 11.5 also.
Yeah, I love that.
That's
easy. They got 10. They just screwed up in this first half.
Anyways, got a jerk in the chat. It never fails. Never, ever, ever fails. It's like...
I don't know who's in the chat. My dogs are somehow opened my door. Just let me kick them out of this room. Hang on.
No problem. Those of you just joining us. But
sorry about that.
No problem, Joe. Nothing has changed here. I'm still digging through and just trying to get this idiot out of the chat, which we will do. It's like I don't get it, but anyways. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Another year, another Monday Night Football halftime. We do every NFL primetime halftime. We do every NFL halftime. I think that's what we're at. That's where things have evolved. We do every NFL halftime. And I always did the early games. Then I did all the primetime games and the special day games like Thanksgiving. But now we're also doing the late games on Sunday. That's for the premium VIP members only. That's the only one that's premium VIP. But everything else is free and right here on YouTube. So doing a lot of halftime, but everything. So back to the games here. We have. I like the line here is the Raiders plus 1.5. I like the Raiders plus the 1.5 here. I also like the Raiders team total at over 11.5 here. I think they can win this second half. I think they can win this game.
I absolutely think so as well. We're getting good numbers for that first half doing our whole total because we have a total of 50. We picked the over on earlier today. So I really like the 11.5 over for the Raiders. I wouldn't touch the Ravens. That worries me. I think Raiders get the majority of the points. I think the Ravens are falling like flies. Did we see that one player come back for the Ravens that got injured in the later part of this?
No, he actually was carted off the field.
But he was.
We did nail it for our premium and VIP members today. I nailed that first touchdown prop. Tyson Williams was my pick there. It was actually my 1A pick. I picked the defense. Joe didn't have a player prop, so I'm like, I'll pick one for Joe, and I picked Tyson Williams as her player prop. 10-1 on your money on that one, so smoked him. Hopefully all of our premium and VIP. We did a joint show today where even the premium members got the VIP show, and everybody got that pick of Tyson Williams for the first touchdown in the game. Paid 10-1 on your money. That was smoking. I don't think a lot of people had that one. It was definitely off the radar. So
absolutely. Thanks for putting words in my mouth on that one.
Yeah, I'm known for putting words in people's mouth and throwing them under the bus. There was no throwing under the bus, only putting the words in her mouth. But anyways, back to here. Let's see if the lines have updated. I'm going to put in some bets. I mean, I gotta get some action going on here. So I'm taking the Raiders plus a 1.5. I'm going to take the Raiders team total over 11.5. Go, I don't know. I'll go $200 on each. What the hell? Not going nuts here. So the team total has moved. The Raiders team total has moved down to 10.5.
Ooh, yeah, take it.
So a lot of pressure here on that. Carr, not a lot of people have faith in his play.
I have faith in Carr. I think people write Carr off.
Smash the like button. Someone asking to see Fonzie. Here he is. Hold with the thumbs up. So hit the thumbs up. That's what he's there for.
Second half race to 20. Ooh, I don't like those numbers. Second half.
Special shout out to Byron Hart. We had a misunderstanding. I thought he was spamming the Facebook group, but actually he was just putting out a video with his picks. We don't allow videos in the Facebook group. So I kind of asked him why he was spamming the group. He said, I wasn't spamming, man. He's like, I'm a huge fan. He's also from the 305 like me. So all good. Byron, all cool. We're good. So anyways.
Absolutely. The over 2 touchdowns. Second half sounds like easy money, but the juice is pretty high. Minus 142 for over 2.5 touchdowns.
For the second half.
Too much juice for me. Yeah. Easy though.
Yeah,
there's no way there's not 3 touchdowns in the second half.
It's almost like they're almost like asking you to tease the total there is what that is. It's so weird that they don't have on my book the on this book that I'm looking at the Ravens team total here, just the Raiders. It's crazy.
Let me see if it's updated on my side. Just reload the page here. I've still got 13.5 as that team total.
Well, Carr is not a great quarterback. We know that. And when it came down in the biggest play of the game for the Raiders up until the last couple of minutes was Marcus Mariota coming in on third down and running that ball right down the gut. The thing was, it was the same play that they run with Lamar Jackson. And it was kind of like, oh, yeah, you guys practice against this all the time? Here, let's throw it right at you. We'll do the exact same play back to you that you do to everybody else. And he ripped off a gigantic run. Marcus Mariota is super fast.
Absolutely, he is. He's playing fantastic. I was a little worried about Josh Jacobs when they took him off the field. And he changed his shoes, came back in, got that touchdown. So I'm looking for Josh Jacobs to get another one in the second half. I think he's on fire. He's a great running back.
Looks like a lingering injury that he has there. That turf toe, I mean, I think, I've heard different ways of treating it, but none of them are good. And it's one of those things that just never kind of ever goes away. But, yeah, I like the over here, 11.5. I got it at 10.5. Yeah. But I had to pay heavy juice on it at minus $1.25. But it is what it is, and it's halftime betting. It's not like, I think the books know it's me, so it's just like, he's gonna bet it anyway. It really doesn't matter.
They know you're gonna bet it. They absolutely do.
It's like they're like in the back room. It's Mitch. He's gonna bet it anyway. Don't worry about it. So
yeah.
we both agree here. We have the Raiders for the second half -1.5. The Raiders at +1.5. The money line here for the Raiders is +115. I don't love that play. The reason why I don't like the play at +115 is that I could see it going even for the second half, because the way that the final line on this game went, we got 4.5s. If you watch our Circa Westgate show, Joe and I got 4.5 on that show. And then the line was 4 for the better part of the day. And then it went 3.5 late by the time we did the VIP show. And, right now it's right on 4. So it's right in the middle of those two, where the books, there's ways where they'll hit on both sides or they'll lose on both sides, whatever. I'm going to guess they hit on both sides with this number, and all those other people push.
Oh, you know what? I'm looking for my money line to hit. I took the Raiders money line at +160 before this game, and I think they're going to blow them out of the water second half. I really think it's going to be tight and a hard battle, but they're going to come out and they're going to blow this one and not blow this one and win it.
It was a gigantic stop. That fourth down stop was a big momentum swing, and the Raiders getting points there. If they would have got the touchdown, they would have had all sorts of momentum going in here. The Ravens do get the ball for the second half, and the Raiders have stopped them twice, so they punted twice. Outside of that, Derek Carr, he's not good, right? It's like, he's just not a good quarterback, so I don't have a ton of faith in him. Also, the Raiders seem to have some problems. Ruggs had some tightening, it looked like, in his leg. I'm not sure if it was just a cramp or if it was, something bigger than that. A Waller TD at +220. You talked me into it. Okay, I'll take it.
Let's do it. I like that. I felt come up too. I was like, oh yeah.
That took
How did we miss that one?
That took a lot of convincing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
He's breaking away, and he's able to put some things in. I like it for sure.
He's getting open,
and he's fast.
Yeah, he's getting open for sure.
Yeah, he absolutely is. You know what? You guys have no faith in Carr, and I have more faith, I think, than everyone in Carr. I think he is a decent quarterback. He's got a 67.3% completion rate. Yes, he's having not the greatest games. But last season he threw for 4,103 yards, 27 touchdowns. He had 9 interceptions. When we look at Lamar, yes, Lamar uses his legs more. His completion rate is less, 64.49%. He only threw for 2,757 yards, 26 touchdowns, so 1 less than Derek Carr, 9 interceptions, same amount. But if he can just get it together.
We also, one of the things that we also have to look at here is that, the interception that Carr threw, it was a tipped ball that really, this thing was just barely caught off the turf. He's playing against a very good defense here, too. It's not like it's all on him. He's playing against a good, the Ravens, traditionally a strong defense. The one turnover, I would say, I don't know if it's his fault, not his fault. The guy couldn't catch it, but it's tipped, and it was a great play that they made to get the interception. But at the same time, it's like, it just seems that some of these other plays, it's just, the heat is on. It's easy for us to say, we don't have a 350-pound defensive lineman running after us, so it's easy for us to say all these things. But anyways, everyone, enjoy the second half. Let's make some money. We'll see you guys 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow morning. Let's make it a winning night. Joe, thanks as always. Pleasure. Love the new halftime format. I'm not flying solo. People seem to be a little bit nicer to me when you're here, which I always appreciate.
Thanks for being nice, guys. Have a wonderful night.